Hey everybody, how are you all doing? I'm Dr. Amey Parekh from the Thinking Palette, and today I'm going to bring to you an amazing watercolor still life in a very loose style using the amazing artificial brushes. So stay tuned. Hello, as we are ready now to begin our artwork of doing a watercolor still life in a very loose style. So we'll begin with our sketch, a very loose sketch. Do not try to get any details in. So there are some sunflowers, so I'm just going to try and get some borders for the sunflowers. Try to keep them in various directions so that it looks more natural. Okay, again, when we're doing a loose style, we don't really need to look at too much excess detail. We just want to get the effect of the overall picture rather than getting the details in. So you can see how loose and simple my sketch will be, and the lighter you make it, the better it will be for you, because pen unnecessary markings will be seen otherwise. Okay, here are some apples. I'm just drawing one apple that's facing me, marking the table. Okay, there's a cut apple, green apples are there, so we're just making that a plate. Okay, this is where the glass bottle ends. There's a tablecloth napkin kind of a structure here. So as you can see, this is a very simple sketch without any excessive detail. We get everything through the watercolors. So we're beginning the watercolor artwork. I would prefer if we take lighter colors and first apply the strokes with them. So here I'm taking a little bit of a yellow. You can take a cadmium yellow, a chrome yellow, whatever works for you. And first start by giving these loose strokes. I'm using an Artificial's 6 number round brush, which is my favorite brush to use. It's very versatile and gives amazing results. When we're doing a loose style, the idea is not again to get any kind of details inside, but to play around with the colors and the feel of the artwork. While this is still drying, I'll also add some yellows in the apples. So I'm taking a lemon yellow and adding a base of lemon yellow in the apple. You can also start coloring the center of the sunflower with a little bit of the brown. If the colors merge, it's completely fine, because in a loose style we want the colors to be going a little bit everywhere. Now I'm using a little bit of a lighter green in the apples. Again, as you can see, I'm just adding it in the peripheries, not everywhere. And I'm doing this while the yellow is still a little bit wet, so that it ensures that I get a blending. I'm still using the same brush. These brushes work very well. You can use them for all your work. I'm now shifting to a 2 number Artificial's brush, and again I'm using a combination of greens and just adding a little bit of this green effect in between. Remember, when we're doing a loose style, we're not worried about the shape. We just want to get the effect of the colors and the painting to be there. I'll also use the green to make some stems that are going into the water. Now I'll take a little bit of yellow and orange, and I'll start giving some more strokes in the sunflower. Please keep shifting your colors as required in the yellow and oranges till you feel that you're satisfied with the sunflower effect. Starting with the bottle, so we'll give a little bit of a shadow on one side, and in the water area you can use an indigo or an ultramarine blue or whatever blue works for you. Add a little bit of green, so it gives you a much more natural effect. Okay, this is just to outline the bottle. As you can see, I'm using a 000 brush now. Once your bottle is highlighted, you can use the lower part and make it considerably darker. Keep a lot of water in this so that it looks like there is water even in the bottle. You can stick to smaller strokes as well and just carry this on the top. Can you see? You can try different shades of blue also. Just try not to overpower it because we don't want it to look like it's too blue. Just merge out some areas with water alone so that it looks more blended and it sort of gives you a little bit of glass effect. Using the 2 number brush, I'm just adding little more details to the bottle in some areas just to finish it up. Even where it meets the flowers, you can just add a little bit of blues so that it looks like they are coming out. Now using a blue and a 2 number brush, let me start with the napkin. So again, we leave some spaces and we'll make these strokes in the napkin. You can use an ultramarine blue or a cobalt blue, whatever works, and then you're going to give these cross patterns. For the plate, you can take a black and a 0 number brush and just give a rough outline of the plate. You can use a Prussian blue also. Before we give any final details, now in this case, it would be a good idea to give some sort of a background. They have a gray background, so we slightly modified to a little bit of a warmer shade here so that it maintains the warmth of the entire artwork. Again, don't have to do it entirely. We'll also finish the cloth area in the lower half with a slightly neutral color like a gray, using an 8 number artificial brush. I'm just marking the horizon for the tablecloth. And we're not going to be going into excessive detail. Now taking the cat's tongue, I can add a little bit of, if I want, I can add a little bit of these kind of dots. So we are now starting the detailing. Again, this is optional. If you want to just keep strokes, you can keep strokes. But now we're getting details in the sunflower. Also add a little bit brown in the stem area in the water. And some stems here. You can also add a little bit of browns in between so that it looks like single petals in case you want to get that kind of an effect. Taking a darker green, I'll fill in some spaces so that it gives some more depth in the artwork. These greens will add much more depth and effect to the entire artwork. Getting back to the apples, so again I'll take a little bit of a darker green, I'll give it a little bit of an envelope and then merge it out. You can use a smaller brush, like I'm using a 000, and just merging it out a little bit. In the center again, this is where the apple's core is, so I'll just make that. Taking a little bit of an indigo to give some more depth to the cloth, so I'll make some strokes with the indigo, give it a little bit of a shadow. In the folds I'll make it a little darker, in the depths I'll make it a little darker. You can see by these just little bit of detailing, even the cloth looks much more realistic and yet nicer, giving a little bit of an outline for the apple slice. Lastly, we take a little bit of this purple and brown combination to just give some shadows into the artwork. That completes our loose style illustration watercolor painting of the sunflower still life. Hope that was a fun video and you learned how to create these beautiful sunflowers in a very loose and expressionist style. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like, subscribe the channel, leave a comment below, check out my page at The Thinking Palette on Instagram, on our YouTube. And of course, don't forget to order the Artificial Art brushes. If you're in India, this is the link. And if you're abroad, this is the link. Alright, see you later. Bye bye.